The axle shifter here, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Multiverse Wars. In this episode of the Multiverse Wars series, we're pretty much nearly getting closer to the 10th episode. And in the 10th episode, I'm going to be doing something very special for that one, so be sure to stay tuned. It's going to be unlike any other normal episode. So today, this is going to be a battle between the two rookie speedsters, those being Classic Sonic and the original Chuck design from Angry Birds. Now, both these guys have a long history of going fast, but even the most awesome and fastest of heroes do have their humble beginnings. And for this battle, we're of course going to be using the classic version of Sonic from the original 16-bit Sonic games, and Chuck from the original Angry Birds games, that being 1, pretty much 2 even, Transformers, Space, Star Wars, and so on, and even Epic. So yeah, now they got the base stats on here, let's get straight into why and who would win this fight. Which rookie speedster has what it takes to win this battle and come out on top at the end. So let's go now. Now, like I said before, we're not going to be talking about modern Sonic. We're instead going to be talking about the very original Classic Sonic from the original 16-bit games. Classic Sonic, or just simply, I'm just going to call him maybe Classic or just Sonic for now. Sonic at first comes from the original Sonic the Hedgehog video game, as he was pretty much made in 1991, and the anniversary, you already know that stuff. But Classic Sonic is still very powerful. Now, maybe not as Archie Sonic, but still. Now let's talk about his powers, abilities, weaknesses, and feats. Firstly, let's talk about speed. Now, obviously, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, so he's of course about speed, but in Sonic CD, he was fast enough to go back in time and go to the future itself, which means he could very easily break the time barrier. And in Sonic 1, the very first Sonic game, he also has another powerful ability when it comes to speed, the Spin Dash. Well, okay, actually not Sonic 1, this is Sonic 2, but I'm just going to use clips. Wait, what the fuck did I just say? Anyways, the Spin Dash helps Sonic gain a huge burst of speed by spinning into a ball, spinning really fast, and then releasing that energy, which will allow him to increase his speed by a huge percent. He also has the Drop Dash in Sonic Mania, which allows him to spin in the air and eventually release that energy on the ground. He also has his other set of abilities, such as the Invincibility Shield, which can temporarily turn him invincible for a while. He also has the Shield, which can protect him from attacks before disappearing after being attacked and the shield breaking. He also has the Speed Shoes, which allow him to go even faster than he would normally do. He also has his most powerful form. Now, it's the hyper form, not the super form, but the super form can be obtained once you unlock all 7 Chaos Emeralds in the second game, at least, not the first one. But in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you can easily gain the hyper form by getting all the super emeralds, and this form is far more powerful. But as for his weaknesses, however, Sonic is pretty much not invincible, so yeah. He's also not as strong as his modern counterpart, as we clearly know, as this is the past version of Sonic after all, so he hasn't really gained a lot of the experience or the knowledge, powers, and even more powerful abilities of his older self. Chuck is a character that first appeared in the very first Angry Birds game from 2009, and since then, he has become a core member of the Angry Birds Flock cast. He has appeared in pretty much every single Angry Birds game, well, besides from other spin-offs like maybe Bad Piggies. I don't know if I've seen him in that game, but still, Chuck is still a very iconic character within that franchise. But we're going to be using the original version of Chuck, not the movies, but the ones from all the games that came before it. So now let's talk about his powers and abilities, weaknesses, and so on. As seen in the short tune known as Chuck Time from Angry Birds Tunes, Chuck was so fast that he was able to stop time, and he was only one that was able to still go fast. This is a pretty impressive feat of speed, but he also has it in the original Angry Birds games, where he is fast and strong enough to break wood easily to knock down the pig structures and take them down. So yeah, he is pretty fast, but he also has some other more impressive feats and interesting facts about his powers and abilities. Just like Classic Sonic, Chuck also has his other types of different forms that could allow him to get stronger and even more powerful as time goes on, such as his Laser Bird form, His laser bird form was first introduced in Angry Birds Space. His space form allows him to go really more faster, and it allows him to target his enemies so he knows exactly where they're going and exactly how to attack them. This was shown in the gameplay. He is also more or lesser known for his Autobot form. Yeah, Bumblebee has been a Transformer before in the game Angry Birds Transformers, where he's been gained all the same powers, abilities, and personality as Bumblebee. Now, we don't really know what incarnation of Bumblebee this is, but we could just say it's just any other Bumblebee that's appeared in the media for the last few years. So, yeah, Chuck is still pretty powerful and gains even more power and durability at that point, since Autobots are known for being thousands of years old and having lots of experience. As for weaknesses, however, he can be pretty egocentric at times. He also has the ability to overwork himself and press himself into much greater abilities that he can actually follow. Now, in some cases, this is good because he has a never give up attitude, but at the same time, he never really thinks with strategy and just goes ahead along, as seen in some episodes in Angry Birds Toons. And now we have this. Now let's discuss why I would believe that Classic Sonic would win. For starters, he is faster. I mean, both characters do have the ability to just stop time whenever they go fast, but I believe Classic Sonic is easier to do that. And also, he has his more powerful forms, the Super and Hyper, which could very easily kind of destroy any of other Chuck's forms. And also, Sonic is actually a far more tactical and more skilled fighter than Chuck. Now, I'm not saying that Chuck is dumb or not skilled by any means. He is, but I would say that Sonic would be better in terms of the mental edge. As for one, he is far more independent and skilled on his own, while Chuck, on the other hand, mostly works with the flock or the rest of the Angry Birds, and kind of really needs help when it comes to beating the pigs. Not saying he can't do it by himself, but most of the time he can. So naturally, Sonic would have the mental edge in pretty much fighting, due to him having way more one-on-one experience. So, due to all these factors, the winner is Classic Sonic. See you later.